And some of us are thirsty.
True. We're back with session 10. What happened last time? What are you guys doing? I can give a little recap if you want, or someone else can.
We started off by murdering the rat.
Oh, God.
No! We did not.
No, I basically sat back and watched the other two party members carry the team.
Does that mean you'd like one of us to give the recap?
They went out and they were hunting down the location of the necromancer. The necromancer, we did a lot of wandering around and trying to talk to people about where the necromancer was hidden. We managed to find somebody who could help us with Gabby gave us some details about the relative location. We went looking to see if anybody could either scry or give us some additional insight as to location, and we were able to scry to get an item and then have a bard that was able to show us where the undead body of the orc helper of the gentleman from, in the wrong notes, 1 sec. Galamifi was the gnome that gave us a hand, and we scried on Vlorg's undead body to see a bridge, and we were able to narrow it down to only a few places where that could be. So the party, i.e. Osrin and Zoo, were able to go out to the locations on horseback, managed to find the bridge in question, cross it after cleaning up some of the zombies that were there, including our dear departed Vlorg, and then make it near the current living place of the necromancer. But they decided to turn back because this was only after getting maybe a little too close, because this was only a scouting mission and not a kill the necromancer mission.
What?
So, we also had kind of a weird encounter with where a few people who seemed to be watching us from like 30 feet away, and we tried to follow them and they like disappeared, and then there were these like kind of traps set in that alley. It would shoot arrows at you. Judge G, despite your kind of quietness during the session, you disabled the arrows, so that was great. What else? Oh, we learned something about Sedani, the old powerful cleric of Forno, who had been the queen's right-hand person, who was killed by a vengeful remnant. But people said the queen could have set that up herself. And apparently the current cleric of the queen is a follower of Pelosis. Let's see, what else? Oh, we went to talk to the wizard. Is it Atiel?
Yes.
And we learned that he is still working in the same shop, but he doesn't own it anymore. He said that the rent went up so much by the queen, so he had to sell it to a friend. So that was interesting and concerning. And yeah, I think now we're about ready to reconvene and update Ron and Judge D about what happened.
Very good. Yeah, you guys can start back where you're meeting up with everyone after your journey back to town after the horrors you've seen. It's very strange stuff. But you're back in the city. It's happy here for now.
Zoo, do you want to give them an update?
We found place.
Really? Awesome. This is great news. Where is it? Is it far?
Little over a day?
Aye, so we have to sleep outside.
Yeah.
Under trees at that.
Oh no. How
That's the one thing I
terrible.
don't like about being up here. I
You
don't
want
like...
us to dig you a hole in the ground?
No. Just don't like sleeping under trees.
Put something over your head then.
I can't build a house in that time.
I didn't say house. I said something.
The thing is, about trees, you never know when some of them are alive. And not the
Yes.
kind of alive where they're just simply, like, giving out oxygen, whatever that is. But the kind of alive where they'll smash you in your sleep.
Nice.
Yes, old stories, old dwarven stories talk of the dangers of trees.
Some people like getting smashed in their sleep, but I guess it varies.
I don't understand what that means. I would never want to get smashed in my sleep.
Yeah, you don't understand what it means. It's okay.
All right. We're gonna keep
anything
watches,
else you want to
right?
share, Zoo? Any other details?
It was very creepy.
Like maybe something about like the church?
Big house. A lot of weird traps. Maybe traps.
Traps. Well, we've got an expert for that.
They look like torture devices. They were very creepy, and there were a lot of them. So there was this kind of path on one side. There was this kind of abandoned-looking church, and it looked like that's where the necromancer might have run into. But there are all of these like Iron Maiden type torture devices between us and them. And then on the other side of the road were a bunch of zombies who weren't totally aware of us, so we wanted to keep it that way. So we decided not to go, but we did have to kill a number of zombies on the way in, including the I think we brought back, we took the body of the orc back to give to his loved ones.
Well, we don't know that it's his loved one. It's a friend.
Friend is a loved one.
What kind of elven shit are you talking there?
Whatever.
Well, let's get to it. This will be sad news. I'd like to take the body of Vlord back to see the orc whose name I didn't write down.
Don't believe anyone asked, but
I thought
You
we
know
heard
where
it,
his
but I
address.
can't remember what it was.
We do have his address.
you do have his address. Is there anyone accompanying Ronald, or?
I'll go with Ronald.
Yeah, Merrick Walga.
We'll all go. Let's all go. Nothing bad will happen from that.
Everything bad will happen from that.
Yeah.
There's a random encounter every time we leave.
Oh.
Our Ravenloft game I just left, we messed with a card and took 10d10 points of worth of Greek fire damage,
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
which wasn't even invented by Greeks.
How are you transporting this body through town? Or you just have like a cloth over it, or what are you doing exactly?
I'm a dwarf. Carry a lots of load. No. We probably will need to get some kind of cart.
I want to just put it on big.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could.
that's what we did to get him here.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
cover
him
up.
Yeah. I was just asking if you're just presenting the body
To
as
be
you walk
respectful.
through. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you throw a cloth over him and travel the city. No one will bother you. And yeah, you can get right up to this orc's house. Just a reminder, it looks very worn out, not very well maintained. And you can give a knock on the door.
Actually, I don't know if me doing that comes to the mic anymore.
Yeah, it did somewhat. And there's no answer right now.
Can we peek inside?
Yeah, you can look through window. There's two. Let's see if he drew his curtains or not. Yeah, the curtains are drawn.
I think I'd just take 20 to walk around and see if I can hear anything, see anything, smell anything.
Yeah, you can take 2 minutes to check out the property. You don't hear any sounds or anything, but while you're checking it out, you will notice some neighbors peeking through their windows looking at you.
I'll wander on up to him. Hey, excuse me for a second.
Yeah, through the open window, you see there is a gnomish older fellow. He says, "Oh, hello. You looking
Hello.
for my neighbor?"
Indeed. Have something to deliver to him.
I can take it for him. And when he gets home, I'll give it to him.
Well, you saw him yesterday?
Did you see him yesterday? Good question. Nope.
When's the last time you saw him?
We usually have different work schedules. I haven't seen him in maybe about a week.
Thought he worked mostly at night.
Yes.
But it's not night right now. So, you didn't see him somehow?
Nope.
Could I be sense and motive on that guy?
Sure, you can if you want. You want to read his mind as well?
We're not just going to keep breaking that out every 30 seconds. Just every 10 seconds.
Yeah, let's see.
That one's Osrin's.
Very nice.
Wow, we have a lot of sense motive in this party.
Yeah,
This is
a lot of
ridiculous.
people checking him out.
Oh, I might as well roll
I
two
can
then.
feel your eyes barrel boring through me.
Yeah, the whole situation feels a little off to you, but he doesn't seem to be like exuding any like lying or.
Some feels weird, but he's not the source. He doesn't feel weird in what he's saying, but it is odd that he didn't see him, considering it's daytime.
Wow, our low
Oh,
our low
actually,
score on sense motive is 21.
I think the
Jesus,
DC.
man,
I think you guys actually hit that DC. I forgot.
We should call ourselves the lie detectors as a party name at this point with all these sense motives.
Well, especially now that you can read thoughts, yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to get in combat. What I'm going to do? I think this guy is angry.
Is it? Is it in the rules?
I
for
mean, if they
sense
say they're going to surrender, you could see, like, do they actually mean it?
Oh, yeah, yeah. But I'm only going to do it. I'm only going to do it Professor Xavier style. Or should I do the
dear.
X-Men animated features style?
So many options.
I think that you should do it the What Women Want style. Or no, what's the name of the movie? The one with
Mel Gibson?
yeah,
Yeah.
Or he can
I think
read
that was
women's
it.
minds?
yes. And just was constantly.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he did anything. He just could read their minds.
And was a creep.
So Judge D and Judge D and Zoo, you can tell
There
that
you
this gnome is beguiled by some sort of enchantment magic.
I'm not sure what to do with that information.
Tell your local cleric.
Tell your local cleric. So, this gnome is quite beguiling.
I don't know what that means.
Excuse me?
I was just thinking that you're quite the charismatic fellow, almost as if you
Thank you.
beguiled me.
Oh, thank you, I think.
You're welcome.
I don't know what you're putting down here,
I'm gonna.
but it's kind of weird.
I'm gonna pull Ronald aside and then tell.
So tell
Can't we
me
whisper
more,
to each other?
exciting gnome person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to whisper to me too.
Pardon me, sir. Can I have a moment more of your time out here?
Am I in trouble?
Nope, not at all.
A
Not
beguiling
compelling you,
fellow
that's
like
why I'm
you?
asking you.
All right. He kind of pops his head down from the window he was talking to you at, and a few minutes later, he opens the door, comes out. He's got this, like, he's not wearing the best of clothes, but they're decent, especially for this area. He's got this nice little red hat on, a nice long gray beard, and he comes hopping up to you. What can I help you with?
All right, I want to make sure you're aware before I do this. I'm going to cast a spell that does not harm you in any way and does not target you.
Why?
I believe that magic may have been cast in the area and you may have been a victim of it.
Oh.
And I want to check the area and you just to be sure.
He kind of looks you up. You are a cleric.
Of Arfin.
Yeah, so he just nods. Oh, okay.
All right, thank you. And I will cast Detect Magic.
You may have been the source of pernicious magic, and if this is you, a settlement may be in order.
Yeah,
Call the claim.
you
File a claim.
duration of the lingering aura. Yes. Functioning spell. Yes, you get a moderate strength aura from him.
I'm gonna try to see if I recognize the school.
No.
You do
Still
not.
new to that part. Well, it does look to me like something. You got a little hit of something. Is there any other magic in the area while I'm looking around?
Yes. You can look around at the orc's house. The door exudes
Here.
faint magic, I believe. And you're not sure what school.
Ah,
I'm so bad at this.
I believe it is faint. Yes, faint.
Did anyone come to see you in the last few hours?
He kind of thinks. Nope. Not that I remember.
if he's beguiled, would he remember?
Probably not. Well, I did not ask for my spell that gets rid of spells today. Unfortunately, I think your memory may have been modified in some way or
Oh.
removed.
Why would someone do such a thing?
Perhaps you saw something you weren't supposed to. I think we have other people to visit.
Do you think we should try and get into the place?
That's probably not a bad idea. I just don't want to be breaking and entering. Although the door is magical, has some kind of magic on it.
Judge, do you think you can get us in?
I could try. I don't think. Does Sable Device work on magical locks?
In the meantime, sir, can I ask that you go visit a cleric?
Just for fun.
Sure, but I don't think I have money to pay for any spells.
I don't have. I spent all of our money in belts. So,
How much would it cost to get the spell you're thinking
I don't know. Hang on, let me think. It is a 3rd level cleric spell. They might be able to do protection from evil, but I don't know. The problem is we don't know what the spell is.
Also, yeah, that pricing would be for like arcane users usually. The clerics may do it for free, depending on which temple or cleric he talks to. Sometimes a lot of clerics do it for like a donation of any size, stuff like that.
Let's do it this way if you can. Go see a cleric. I don't think there's one of Arfin in town. But if you can find one, let them know that Ronald, the cleric of Arfin, would be willing to pay for it after they take care of it.
Okay. I'll go to the temple in town and see what clerics are around. You sure about this? I got
yes.
things I got to do today.
Move quickly and quietly.
Okay. If you say so.
I will. You can let your work know, and I will compensate you for your time as well.
Oh,
so
very
for
nice.
a magical, sorry.
No, go ahead.
For magical, the base is 25 plus spell level. And this, of course, is only for characters that have trap finding, which means that I have it.
That's for traps.
Yeah, I don't see magical lock.
Well, you guys could deduce it's probably arcane lock on the door. So basically, that would just
You beat an arcane lock before. Sorry.
Yeah, it just adds 10 to the lock check.
All right, we're doing this.
Nice.
Holy, that's a nice roll.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Judge D, you notice the store doesn't even have a lock, but as you fiddle with the handle, your specific set of skills come into play as you jiggle it one way, quickly turn to the right, and you feel some magic resisting you, but your skills outweigh the magic, and the door opens.
I'm pushing with my mind.
Yeah. The door cracks open ajar.
Well done.
We're in.
All right, let's take a walk around, see what we can find.
There's blood everywhere.
Almost. As the door cracks open, the stench of rotting flesh fills your noses. As you,
I know my nose is a little bit more sensitive than your guys, which is apparently not true. But I smell rotten flesh in here.
Yeah, and as you crack the door open wider, you do see blood along the walls, the floor, the ceiling. No body. Several of those nice orcish decorative pieces gone. Items flipped out. Cupboards opened. Looks to have been a robbery of some sorts.
Somebody ransacked the place. Somebody tried to rob the place.
The man didn't have any money. What do they steal?
There's something more important than money.
Yeah, what's more important than money?
His body.
I was going to say cheese, but apparently I was going the wrong way.
I was going to say secrets.
Can I do some investigating around this? See if I can
Sure,
figure
yeah.
out.
You all can take 20 Osrin. You've already given me that. So yeah, your perception, you can check out. You noticed the exact pieces that were missing. There was like an orc spear that was kind of like on the wall that is gone. There was some orc like tapestry stuff, like kind of like banners almost that were like hung along the wall. Those are all gone. The blood seems excessive, and I guess as you do the take 20, I'm assuming you all have come in the house and are examining stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I will need a will save from all of you as you look around.
Right. Let's fail the will save.
Not bad.
I'm going to step away for just a sec. Be right back.
Yeah.
There
All
it
right,
is.
Judge G, it's just you for the will save.
Very nice. you all see through the illusionary magic that's been placed here. As you are looking, there is actually no blood, but the place is still ransacked.
Is the smell fake then too?
Yes. You no longer smell the rotting flesh.
Somebody put a lot of effort to cast some pretty heavy illusions just to cover up a ransacking. You know, the tapestries are gone. The spear is gone. Spear is gone.
And as we're checking around, there's not like anywhere else to explore, not like a basement or attic.
No, it's a big one-room place, yeah. So yeah,
I would have healed up to. Sorry, I would have healed up, right? I should have rested.
Sure. I don't know. You don't have any. Yeah, consumable things you need to waste or anything, right? Yeah, so you're good. Yeah, Ronald, you guys all see through an illusion on the place. The blood isn't real. The smell isn't not real, but the ransacking is indeed real.
So rude to ransack somebody's house like that.
They took his body.
You think?
Well, they took a spear and some tapestries. Any theories on that?
Gotta make it look like a robbery.
You think we should go to his work and check and see if he's been there?
I think first we go check on the others and see if we've just been responsible for killing 3 families.
What should we do with this orc's body in the meantime?
I don't know. Perhaps I can pray for a spell and take care of it for for a little while. I don't know where else to keep it. The guards will be here at some point, presumably.
Should we leave the body here for now?
I'd like for them to be able to be buried together.
We don't know that he's dead.
I don't think it's coincidence that we came here but a few days ago. And now this man is gone. At the same time we found his friend. And I'm worried because one of those families had kids.
Let's go check on that right away. Let's not waste any time.
Take the body with us.
Yeah, we'll take the body with us if need be. I don't want any families getting wasted.
All right. You close the door back up and just kind of leave it the way you found it, kind of thing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You can make your way to the other houses, and they are all intact. Nobody has seen or heard anything new. A lot of them will ask you if you have any developments, etc. I assume you don't tell them anything, but you can make your way around for the next 2 hours or so to get to each house and talk to them, and everything seems fine with them. Do you want to give them any warnings, or do you want to just not worry them?
Yeah, at this point, I do want to give them warning.
Okay.
If there be anyone coming around asking you anything else about this, speak nothing of it, and call immediately for help. I believe part of what may have happened might have other consequences until we get to the bottom of things. If you have anywhere else you can stay, maybe that is in your best, but...
Yeah, because the one people were goblins, so the goblins won't let us say, we'll be fine.
Goblins, get it together, goblins.
The other people were humans, I believe. Yeah, they will heed your warning, but they don't have anywhere else to stay.
Okay, can I be, like, extra careful? And I want to sort of, like, try to suss out if they're all replying of their own mind, or if there seems to be anything affecting them, like they said was affecting
The neighbor.
the neighbor.
Oh, that's good.
Well, hold on, before you guys
Okay,
roll.
sorry.
Because
We
technically,
can just read surface thoughts.
true, you could, and also you guys do know the DC for this, and now you know what you're looking for. So I'm gonna actually roll these in private,
That's fine.
so you guys don't know if you fail or succeed.
That is fair.
You all can actually roll it. Just when you're doing your method of rolling, do a private GM roll,
Okay. Under roll mode,
or yeah, blind GM roll. I think
blind
you
GM roll.
So
Got
you
it.
guys don't see it, but I can see it.
So what?
Click on
what's
your
the-
sense motive,
Uh-huh.
and then don't forget you get to do the 2d20 KH, and then where it says roll mode, click blind GM roll, and then click normal.
Okay.
Just keep a little mystery about it.
I'm fine with that.
I think you're more than fine with that. I think you like that.
I do. That's how it should be.
So don't just say fine.
Fine. I have to sound
No.
like an annoyed player character, okay? It's my job.
Oh my god, I have to reveal Judge D's just because it's funny. And I think this would be
Yeah, I'd like
obvious.
to know what it was too, because I didn't.
Oh, I don't
realize
think I
wouldn't
have
be
a way
seeing
to
it.
reveal it to you, but
You could tell us.
oh, here.
Oh!
Ouch!
Wow.
Just because the odds of that are funny to me. But yeah, like everyone just can tell Judge D's like not in it. He's just like, what's going on? He's just like not paying attention.
Wow.
But the rest of
that
you-
sounds so hard.
The rest of you are pretty sure there's no enchantments on these people when you're talking to them.
Alright. Yeah. Then
Are
we'll.
we sure on this? You know, I'm not getting any readings.
Hey, you don't look like you're looking at the wall over there. What are you doing, D?
I can't get my head in the game right now.
Although your now one is still a 17, which is the exact same as Ozrin's, to be fair. So
I know I was
Ouch.
laughing because I got 2 1s and still got a 17. And
yeah,
so
it's
it's
still
like,
pretty decent, but you're
yeah.
not sure.
All right. Well, let's head back and figure out what to do with this.
Yeah. You guys can collect yourselves and regroup and discuss what you want to do back in the tavern or back wherever you want.
Tavern seems good to me.
Tavern seems good to me too.
I'd
Yeah.
get a cheese plate, but I have no money. So.
I mean, I'm rolling those into your monthly cost. You want a cheese plate?
Oh, then yes.
Yeah. You can
Oh,
order one of
come
those
with a
nice.
riddle?
If you ask for one, do you want to ask for one?
Sure.
All right.
God. Did I give you the belt at the end of the thing or at the beginning of the thing?
I completely forgot about the riddle. What was the answer, everybody?
We haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, okay. I have to take a step
Who
back.
are you asking about the belt?
That's for you, Whitney. The big O belt of dexterity. Do you remember if I gave it to you at the beginning of the session or at the end of the session? I can't remember when I
think it was
completed it.
end.
It's what I thought too.
So I think we
Why?
did it after this because we moved it over after the session was over.
All right, I'm going to type this. So you order a very nice cheese platter, comes with a note. Same paper as the one Judge D still has.
Why you be giving this man so much positivity in this awful arrangement?
Huh?
All the randomness and trickery and
It's entertaining.
nay.
Hmm.
And I need to know who is all enjoying this nice, lovely cheese platter that has come with an assortment of meats as well. Small cold cuts, if you will. Slices of different little meats.
This one's stumping me. The capitalization doesn't matter, right?
No, sorry, I was typing that incorrectly. Don't pay attention to that.
Alright, so here's the riddle I got. There are
Okay.
2 sisters. One gives birth to the other, and she then gives birth to the first. Are the other and the first their names of the babies?
There are two sisters. One gives birth to the other, and the other gives birth to the first.
Yeah, she then gives birth to the first. What if the sister's name is one and she gives birth to a baby named the other and also gives a baby named the first? I got nothing.
Well, the first doesn't imply the one. It just implies to a first sister.
Yeah, but the other. Maybe it's sisters, they're not human, it's something else?
I've read too many comics with Brian Michael Bendis, time travel.
I don't think this be the thing, and whoever this Brian Michael Bendis is.
That's how he gets out of all his plot jams. Time travel.
I hate these things. Dalek be damned.
I don't know, it's interesting.
I like it.
You would.
Two sisters.
Yeah, you guys don't have to sit here and toil on this for now.
Yeah, I'm going back to work.
I kind of have to.
You can if you want. I'm just saying you don't have to. You can pocket it like the other riddle and...
I feel like
try to
the
get
problem
rid of
is we're never going to know if we get the right answer.
So the mechanics behind this is if... because I did say, because it triggers from a word you guys know. So if I'm paying attention enough and you say the word, I'll release the riddle. Because that is me saying, like, it happened to be exposed enough to hear it. Or you have to actively tell me, like, I'm saying the word and looking at the riddle, which would then put me actively looking at, like, giving you the chance to unlock it. So as you,
So
like...
there's a word that unlocks it, but it's not the answer.
Yeah, no, like, in the past session where you guys figured out these riddles, you guys were told that a word would... the answer would reveal... Like, there's transmutation on the card. So if you say the answer, allegedly, something will happen with the card.
Yeah, but we never figured out the answer to the other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because Judge D said it's like in his pocket, so I've been trying to passively listen if you guys ever say the word, and if I happen to miss it that you said it, just saying no, and I'm just saying that the card like didn't hear it, kind of thing. But if you're actively saying like I'm taking it out and I'm saying words and you tell me words, then I'll obviously actively see if you resolve it. But I'm trying to remember if I ever hear the word that. Then that, if I happen to miss it, that's because the card missed it, is what I'm telling you. But
yeah,
but I'm trying to.
It's your way of getting around it, I think.
Yeah, basically. But I'm trying to passively listen for it if you ever do say it, to say if you ever check the card and then it's solved, but then you may not know what the word was anyway. But Judge D, as he's thinking about all this, this is in his head. You take it out. The other riddle is still active. Like you still see the other riddle.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask some other people at the bar. Do you know what? Have you looked at today's riddle yet?
They kind of look at you with like questioning faces. What are you talking about?
Do you ever get a riddle here? A little riddle on a little card?
They kind of just shrug and say no.
I'll move on to the next people. Do you ever get a riddle here?
Yeah, eventually you'll see there is a goblin at the end of the bar who says, "Yeah, I get riddle."
Did you get today's
This
riddle?
could be good. This could be good.
No. Oh, yeah, I get riddle today.
What does your riddle say?
He kind of hands you his over, which is good because it's written in Goblin for him.
I can't read it. Not even gonna look.
I can write this down if you want.
No, I can't, because I still haven't told you other than the one
Write it
person.
down.
Why I left, so...
Ronald's like, I'm leaving. The Goblins Riddle says this. This is written in Goblin, so only you and this Goblin, whoever speaks and reads Goblin, can read it. I not figure it out. You know answer?
Oh, I wonder if it's like a dandelion.
Ooh.
Like they don't really move, but if you cut the head off, the little pieces of it go everywhere.
What does the riddle say? I can't read it because I can't read Goblin.
Living, moves not, yet when its head is cut off, it moves.
It's a chicken.
What about remove?
That was
The card does not change before you.
You
Okay,
got
so-
any guesses?
What was the riddle again? Once again, because I'm just I can't read Goblin. It's too hard for me. Or Elven.
Living, moves not, yet when its head is cut off, it moves.
Hmm.
Gabo, you got any idea?
He's scratching his head. I don't know why I asked for these. I never know answer.
They're
Okay, so
hard.
You can have if you want. I'm never figuring this out.
it's a
All right,
it's a
we'll take it.
it's a mug of beer. I'm just gonna shout out things with heads on them. Mushroom.
You're pretty confident that because this one's written in Goblin, you'll have to speak Goblin to probably unlock the riddle if you say the answer.
I get it. I get it.
I can speak these things in Goblin. I will
Sure.
repeat. his
Oh well,
suggestions in
I hope you
Goblin.
people who speak Goblin have a good time with this riddle.
No, I'm translating for you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm guessing probably the answer is a Goblin
Beer.
related. What?
Oh,
You said beer, so I was saying beer.
That was
No.
one of the two he said.
Oh, you know what it
Mushroom.
is? It's your form of government because once you kill the king, then everybody's free.
The government is not living.
Government. I stare at the card. Nothing changes.
yeah, the card remains.
What else has a head? The metaphorical head? Is it a real head?
So when you cut off the head, it can move, right?
Yep. And it's alive. But it doesn't move unless you cut its head off.
You know, we're gonna finish this adventure. It's gonna go great, and there's gonna be just this backlog of fucking riddles that none of us are gonna get. It's just gonna be like the fucking head gets cut off and it doesn't move. I have a 30 intelligence and I roll 30 dice on every skill, and I cannot solve this fucking riddle.
Yeah, I think solving these with rolls is kind of boring. I want you guys to try to figure them out if you can. They're, you know,
No, I love solving the riddles.
yeah.
I mean, we have
just-
two people who aren't even trying to help. Come on. Get your brains in the game.
I can't
God.
think of anything.
I got items to make.
This is how I solve riddles in D&D.
That's all I care about.
I'm not
Attack.
taking part in this Dalickian bullshit.
Fine, I'll just repeat it to you on a regular basis so you can be annoyed and think about it without wanting to think about it.
I'm doing Dalik's work.
I do what I want.
One time
That's a
we couldn't
gateway
get a
drug to
trap
Dalek.
as a puzzle, so we threw a character against it, thinking this will spring the trap, and it won't. Like, that's how frustrated we were in some Gygax module. God damn it. It's living. You cut the head off. It moves, huh?
I mean, I guess somebody who's like paralyzed, there would probably be some involuntary movements if you cut their head off.
Oh, please say that in Goblin.
I did. But nothing.
Nothing, no.
Bartender, you got any advice? I'm down on my luck with these
Literally
riddles.
his riddle.
No,
Yeah,
it's the
he's-
chef's.
Oh, it's the chef's
Oh.
riddle, right?
He kind of looks it over. He scratches his head. Ah, it's one of the chef's riddles, eh?
Sure
No,
is.
yeah, this one. You're showing him the goblin one, or which one are you asking him about?
Both.
Both? Um. Okay, let me think. He looks at the goblin one. He says, "I don't know about that one, but the first one." He thinks of an interesting thing.
The first one from today, you mean? Because we still haven't gotten the one from last time.
Oh, you're showing him the one that Judge D has as well? So you have 3 riddles with you right now.
Yes.
You're showing him all 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, the original one you have, the one that Judge D had, he doesn't know. The goblin one, he's not sure. But the middle one, the one with the sisters, he says, "Oh, I remember hearing something about that one. It reminds me of an old hymn. I heard a cleric of cereal singing one evening. But I'm not sure what the answer could be."
It's Count Chocula.
Wait,
No.
a cleric of what?
Oops.
Cereal, and if you ask Ronald, I'm assuming he can let you know which god that is of or what.
Do you know any hymns of cereal, Judge G?
You can give me a knowledge
Honey Nut
religion.
Cheerios is.
As long as you have a base DC of 10, you can get the basics of what the god's about and all that. But if you want to make an actual check to think of possible hymns you may have heard specific to that god, but that'll be a really hard DC.
Can I do a knowledge religion?
Sure, you can try.
Except for that's the one I don't take. Shit, I forgot. That's right. I was giving that to Estavancio.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's not willing to help the party.
But I'm assuming the other members of the party can just have a base DC of 10, or someone does, or no?
For
Yeah.
knowledge religion.
I mean,
Yeah. By default,
Judge Dee's
Ronald
gonna
will
say-
know, but I don't know if Ronald wants to share or deal with this. Right?
I don't know how why humans sing to cereal. It just seems like something you have for breakfast.
So these jokes about some of the names got so frustrating to John in our previous game. There was a small cult of people worshiping the variants that we had. So like cereal was somebody who like worshipped breakfast or something like that. There was Arfin, who was a dog. Forno, who made bread.
Don't forget about Ariel.
And Ariel, who is like a mer creature.
What about Formaggio, who's cheese?
I'm sure the gods love being mocked and ridiculed. Please continue.
The dumbest thing I ever did like that was I introduced Norfin the Troll, which nobody fucking got, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah, that's because you only use hipster jokes, Charles.
Norfin trolls were very popular with the kids at the time. I wasn't collecting troll dolls.
For the goblin one, I'm gonna try the word lettuce.
Lettuce?
Cabbage?
Yeah, that won't work.
Aye, for the first one, you should have used lettuce. Sister lettuce and sister lettuce.
I don't think lettuce gives birth to lettuce, but okay.
I don't know how lettuce reproduces. I don't watch them. It's not my kind of thing.
Oh my word.
Guess for that one was like past and
It's a
so-
triple V review in the shadier district of the farmer's market with Randy Lettuce.
Oh, actually, Michelle, I think you're more onto it than you realize. It is something time related, I'm pretty sure.
Time.
It's not time itself.
I'm just trying things, okay?
And
Past,
sorry,
present, and future.
They yell out parsley, sage, rosemary.
clarify which riddle you're yelling at, and if you're speaking in Goblin, just so I know, because I'm getting confused.
It's the sister's riddle, so not
Okay.
in Goblin.
Okay.
At this point, we're just yelling out any words like for every riddle, hoping some riddle triggers.
Present births the future, and future births the past. Or the present. No. Wait.
That's why I had said past and present. Because I was like, the past births the present, because actions from the past affect the present. And then the present births the past, because like that becomes...
And that's making my head hurt. That is making my head hurt.
Getting
As you
all
go-
philosophical on us.
I'm assuming you guys are like talking this through in character out loud, and as you're like talking
Yes.
about this, that card will start to like resonate a little bit, but not change or do anything else.
Might just be future and
Ooh.
past.
Yeah, I think it's future past.
Keeps giving a little vibration, but does not change.
The present and the future.
No.
The future, then the present.
No, it does.
Time travel.
It does resonate when you're talking about this present and future thing, letting you know you're on the right track, but you're not saying the right thing.
Present and future.
Am I able to make a knowledge religion untrained?
Yeah, if you guys want to spend 30 minutes here doing this, yeah, I'll let you do it. You guys are thinking about what could that song be. What's this? Well, I don't. Does Ronald share what cereal is, or for people who don't know?
No.
No.
Ronald's not actually come down. I'm just keep
Okay.
speaking in character, even though I shouldn't be, because I'm up working on a belt.
All right.
Yeah, since I don't know anything about religion, I don't know who Cyril is.
You guys
And,
could know, like, in general, there is a goddess cereal, but you're thinking, like, what is she the goddess of? I don't. So yeah, you guys can make me untrained checks to figure it out. Yeah, Zoo, you're not sure.
Sing the song
Well-
of breakfast.
well-made NPR.
Ooh.
Well-made NPR shows. That's what it is.
Oh, right. I get it, John.
What? Oh, you know the answer?
Yes.
But Osrin, you know that Cereal, she is the goddess of the night, the moon, darkness. That's all you know.
What
don't
makes
know.
time?
What makes time?
Will you tell us
Existence?
this in
What?
character?
The motion of objects?
The sun and the moon, the rotation of the earth.
Day and
Mm.
night?
Oh, the
There it
card
is.
changes into the symbol of Dalek. And
You know, the day destroys the night. Night divides the day.
I don't like that it turned into the symbol of Dalek, because now it's
But-
gonna like take them into a parallel dimension, and
no.
it's gonna laugh at them like hee hee hee, how you fell for my trick.
No,
I thought he said symbol of Dalek. I was waiting to get exterminated.
No, wrong Dalek.
the masquerade mask changes, the text disappears, and the masquerade mask appears, and out of extra-dimensional space will pop out 5 platinum pieces.
Wow.
Hey, look at that. Good
That
job,
is a
Judge G.
huge reward for solving this riddle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proud of you.
How many
Judge G
people are in the
slash
bar right now?
Steven.
There's like a handful of people, like 8 to 10 other people just hanging out.
All right, 1 gold piece cheese platters for everybody.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you can order a bunch of cheese platters for everyone.
Cheese platters for everyone.
Nice.
This
I
isn't
hope
the
you guys
say
didn't
cheese and
mind.
die kind of cheese, right?
You can just dole out 10 gold pieces from your wealth,
Okay.
and that'll cover all the cheese platters for everybody.
What you gonna do with your winnings?
I was thinking of buying myself a helmet to amplify my psionic gifts.
Oh, with 4-point-something platinum pieces?
No, I brought this up under the wrong character on Sunday night. I need a good pair of shoes, but I doubt they'll be platinum worth. Well, I'm gonna share it with the party because
What do you need? Because you can have Ron make it potentially.
I'm thinking a sturdy pair of gumshoes that eventually I can get enchanted to like move in case I need to run.
So you want your shoes made out of gum?
Sounds like it.
Well done. Well done. I couldn't think of a comeback for that. Okay.
Pre-shoot or post-shoot?
Oh.
Something with a with a solid heel that I don't slip around.
All right. And how do I get them on your feet? It's an awkward shape.
Well, I figured I would go to a professional and have them, draw and.
A cobbler?
Yes, thank you. Don't know why that word escaped my mind, but yes, a cobbler is the word. I don't know what it would be in Goblin or Elvish because I don't speak either of those, as we've established.
Well, you probably do. They might know better how to make it on the foot, but once you're ready to put some stuff on it, let me know.
Okay. All right.
Preferably, if you get them made out of some kind of metal or have metal on them, I can do it even faster.
Should I talk to my gnome contact? Does he do bespoke shoes? I did not know that was a term for that.
Definitely can. Yeah.
Can you do them in metal so they can be enchanted later on? Can you do them in metal so they can be enchanted later on? Or can you at least give me this?
All it would do is let me speed up the magical crafting of them.
Yes, as long as you let us embroider our little marking that we did with your suit, we can do whatever you want.
Of course, he loves all the trappings of human society. So, of course, he's like, yeah, slap that name tag on there.
Well, when do you need this for?
No rush. We're in the middle of a couple of missions, but for the future, I'd like to have good boots in case I need to escape. For when my senses fail me. I got a pretty stalwart party right now. They're pretty good to go.
All right.
You guys aren't here to hear me
just cursed us.
That's true. I just doomed us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll let you know it can be ready in 2 days.
Okay. All right. What's it going to cost me?
How much are you willing to spend? How nice do you want them?
Having not bought boots and actual good boots in either real life or whatever, because I'm a vegetarian, so there's no such thing as good boots for me.
They've improved vegan swag by a lot now.
It's still like half the price of like a really good pair of boots. Is like
yeah, but
yeah,
they let you know. How much money you want to spend on these? I can imbue them with a certain magic. Now, normally, these would be very expensive, but you're a good repeat customer, and the effect isn't that great. But it's cool and interesting. So if you can dole out me 1,000 gold, I can get you these very cool boots that have 3 variations on them. I need to know which you would prefer.
Very expensive.
Yeah. He lets you know, are you good fighting dirty? Or do you prefer to fight with your hands? Or if a lot of people are running by you, could you hit multiple of them? Can you do any of those things well?
I do none of those things well, so anything that can give me an advantage, I will be glad to take.
Well, I
am definitely not against dirty fighting if it prevents me from dying.
I can make it so you could use it when you're fighting dirty.
Okay, so I got 5 platinum piece, right? Of which I spent 10 gold piece.
The 10 gold we can omit if that's like the make or break from this anyway. But it should. Okay. Hopefully it's not.
Okay, I feel I'm in my inventory. Where's the? I thought I had put the gold on here. There's your tot. Worthless currency. Weightless currency. I have nothing there. What the hell did I do wrong?
Yeah, it's above it under currency. You have 34 platinum and 3 gold.
Oh my god! So I have 5 plat. I got 5 platinum. That's 50. I got 34. I'm not really near that right now. How much are we talking? Yeah.
I think
I may need to save some. I may need to save some shekels for it.
I can go half price if you let me increase the size of our branding.
His whole foot is gonna look like their symbol.
I don't even care. What would half price be? How much did you say it was?
500 gold for half price. 50 platinum.
And how much did I just get?
You got 5 platinum.
All right, I'm at 39.
Some Fibonacci's place.
All right, I'll tell you what. I need to do a little bit more adventuring. I'm not there yet. I like your idea. I like what you're selling.
Well, yeah. If you just want,
I'll take the loan.
If you just want a just nice pair of boots without this special feature, we can do it for 50 gold.
You can't just tell a rat about a special feature and drop it like that. I'll be back with more. You got me hooked already.
Excellent.
So give me a little bit of time to get the jink together, and we'll work on these boots. I'm now going to top Ryan in amount of time spent in game talking about clothing with NPCs. That's my new goal now.
We feel like you'll be back, so we'll start working on them, and they'll be ready when you can pay for them.
Okay, as a gesture of goodwill, I'm going to give him 25 platinum pieces.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Deposit.
Yeah.
Deposit. Thank you. Much better term. That leaves me 13 platinum.
And you said you wanted the dirty trick boots, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that'll keep me advantaged and potentially out of combat as much as possible.
So much for making you quick runner boots or boots of haste.
They still can be that.
I know, but it costs an extra.
No, this is not like a plus thing. It's just like an innate. Yeah.
So. Okay.
No, I'll let you enchant these boots as well too. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm gonna enchant them with burning your ass.
Oh, whatever. Everybody loves me. I'm ratty.
All right.
You're also apparently a liar.
Me? What? I just choose to not provide information that is not necessary at this time.
Did you guys want to take a break here, or because we've been like an hour in?
Sure.
I'm going to keep going. Okay, cool. Let's take a quick break.
I have no regrets.
No regrets.
No
You guys
regrets.
sitting around the table talking about riddles. There's a necromancer somewhere in the south who was somewhat alerted to your presence earlier. But who cares about that? You got riddles. What do you guys want to do?
He's probably already dead as it is, so he's not going anywhere.
True.
Well, do we want to try and figure out if we can find him? Do we know the neighbor's name or the name of the guy we were trying to see?
No, but you can easily have asked the gnome about it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Let me
What's
get
his
you his name. Ushug. Ushug. I'll put it in chat. Ushug.
Hug.
Ushug.
Why are we hugging?
Well, by the end of the day, I'll have one more belt done.
Us
It'll
hug.
be-
Yeah,
the
you feel
the
like you're
jacket
being
that,
productive.
holds more than one person. Us hug. The jacket for two of you.
This one will be the belt of dexterity.
So zany.
It's for Zoo.
Nice.
And if you all stand together, they spell out Zod.
Jesus.
Which means what?
I don't
Superman
know.
villain.
Or Doze, or Ozd, or Odd, or Dezo.
Odds.
Yep.
I got a friend who can help us with this riddle, potentially.
Oh, that was
You guys
good.
want in?
I missed it. What did you say?
I think I got a buddy who might be able to help us with these riddles. Is that cheating? You guys want in?
You guys can do whatever you want. There
I
could
feel
be-
like that's as cheating as me taking that to Google.
Yeah, I think we should. You know, we can come back to the riddles after we talk to this necromancer or whatever.
Oh,
it
we're
is
not
that's-
talking to this necromancer.
Ask the necromancer about the riddles. Hey,
I demand. You're dead. You've been around.
No, you don't
right?
understand, sir. We didn't come here all this way to stop the necromancy you're
You
doing.
see all these riddles.
You seem a very smart man, so how
Here you guys can
living
work
moves
Mine's
not,
the
yet when its head
necromancy, right?
cut off, it moves.
Tell him to answer the riddle or you'll kill him.
We got the necromancer like down to 1 hit point. We're about to now either answer this riddle or we finish the job.
You guys are you sure you're serving art from this? Sounds like this is a party of Dalek. I love it.
I think it's a good deal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Fair and balanced deal.
9 out of 10 necromancers agree they'd rather answer riddles than be attacked by adventuring.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think we should rest and then head out in the morning.
Wait, shouldn't we talk about like what we want to do?
I don't know.
What time of day is it? It's not time for resting yet. Is it?
I'm
No,
too
it's-
busy building belts.
It's like early afternoon as you guys.
Personal problem, dude.
Yeah, it's like just after lunch by the time you finish talking to everyone and doing this riddle stuff, and you're sitting at the tavern still thinking what to do.
Well, is there anything else? If not, I got a money gig I can follow up while we're.
True.
Yeah. If you want to get in
Wait,
on.
do we need to wait till tomorrow to look into
I mean,
us hug?
We could leave right away, but wait, us hug.
The orc that disappeared.
We know where he is.
Where?
On his way to the necromancer.
We don't know that.
I know that.
Oh,
feel
are
like-
you reading minds now too?
Yeah. When Charles took that power, I got it on the GM. So
I'm sensing we need to visit the necromancer.
Do you remember?
I'm expecting that to be the official side helper to the necromancer that we'll have to kill to get to the necromancer.
Oh man.
Charles, do you remember?
Don't do it, Orky.
You were talking about that guy who offered you a job. Is that what you're talking about? About something?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember his name?
I'm just gonna come out and say not at all.
your character would LaFuga. Just
Yeah,
as
That
you're
sounds. Yep.
if
Oh
you're
yeah,
talking about it,
lettuce.
you guys can.
I remember I couldn't get the name right and kept Frenching it up for other things.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys can all give me an in check as you bring that up.
I will not. I'm not there.
Oh, sure. Yeah, whoever's there.
So yeah, this guy Charcuterie offered me a gig.
Very good, Zoo.
I could go for a charcuterie plate. That sounds nice.
You guys can forego the check because Zoo passed it, but if you want, you can, so your character knows as well. But Zoo can remind you that you guys were stopped on the road about a bounty hunter looking for a LaFuga. I think it might have been session 1, maybe 2. Osrin, you don't remember. But.
Nope.
All right, so the gentleman that tried to hire me is LaFluga. And we bumped into a bounty hunter that was looking for LaFluga.
LaFuga, not LaFluga, right?
Lechuga?
I'll type it in chat.
That's really what it sounds like.
Lechugum? What?
Gumshoe?
Yeah, nice. We're only serving humble pie here. 3 pups and a dog. It's just mocking Thrakazog that whole episode. So LaFluga, is that right?
Without the L.
LaFuga.
LaFuga.
Yeah.
A fuga?
LaFuga.
LaFuga.
There you go.
It's like
Lechuga.
Lechuga, but foo instead of chew.
LaFuga, the Fug,
The Fwig.
is hired me for a job, and we bumped into a bounty hunter that was also looking for a person with the same name. What do you think?
Is it a common name?
Mm.
It's the first one of those I've ever met.
Do you want to do a check to see if it's actually a common name?
Yeah.
Local or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, who here's named LaFuga?
Yeah, you can ask around the tavern or make a check, either one or both.
Let's do knowledge local.
Hmm.
Let's.
Ooh. It is a somewhat common orc name. It's like kind of like maybe John, but it's not like same thing as John. Like not every orc is named John or LaFuga. So it's pretty like you're pretty confident this must be the gentleman that, because Zoo can with that check she can remember that I think the guy even produced like a picture, and Zoo, you remember it did look like that guy.
Okay, so LaFuga is the Yandu of his. Because Yandu is the John of the Alpha Centaurians.
Okay.
Oh my.
So it's not a common name, but amongst his people, am I correct that that's a common name amongst his people?
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah.
maybe I mean it's not like as common as John. It's a regular orcish name, but it's not like every other orc is named LaFuga. It's like you wouldn't be surprised
Steve.
hearing about an orc named LaFuga.
So it'd be more like Robert or James.
Sure.
Fair enough. So
Charles.
it's a somewhat common orc name. But it's unusual to have somebody just come across like that. So I'm thinking they're the same guy. So we could really soak this guy for a lot of money. I mean, help him out if he's in trouble.
That's totally what you meant.
What I meant. I don't know. So what do we think? I mean, we do have to we have to go be off to see the necromancer. But
Yeah, I think that's my bigger priority right now. How much do you think this job is worth?
he hasn't told me anything about it, so I don't really have anything to go on. And I don't want to commit
You
to
know how to
anything
find
without
him?
knowing.
Judge D does know how to find him. Yes, he has a business card of it with an address.
Yeah, I have a business card. I pull out a business card, do the little flip. I got a business card.
No,
but I told him
no
we got
riddle
a lot.
on that one, huh?
What's that?
I said no riddle on that one, huh?
Unless the riddle is, what does this guy want? Well, I mean, if we gotta get the necromancer thing done first. Let's get that done first, because he probably knows the answer to riddles, because necromancers are usually pretty old, so he could probably solve all these riddles.
So that's how we're prioritizing. It's based on how well they can help us with the riddles. I'm on board.
We've all heard worse. If only there was a cleric who is wise in the ways of the world that could help us with this.
Doesn't seem like it.
All right. Well, should we wait for him to go see the necromancer? Well, we've already scouted out, correct?
Zoo and Ozern have, yeah.
At least the outside.
Yeah, so you've went and scouted out the necromancer's lair, which I assume had a lot of skull motifs and things like that?
Well, they didn't get inside. They got to the outside. So,
Oh.
But I'm fine if you guys want to leave today and come interrupt me. We do need to figure out what we're going to do with that body that we have.
Is there a proper agency for bodies?
Yeah, there is a mortuary. You can bring it in, and there's going to be some questions about like what this.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that at the moment.
What would you suggest?
Well, if you guys want to come up and talk to me, we can have the talk.
Oh, I thought we were...
The talk.
That's
Okay. Well, if we're gonna be doing something with the body, we might as well, and we're probably gonna find this man out with the necromancer. Might as well just bring it with us. I think it's best they get buried together.
I would worry about bringing him there, because what if something happens and we have to rush out, and then we'd end up leaving his body there again?
What if the necromancers reanimates him again?
The necromancer won't be there. Because he'll be dead.
What if before he dies? Reanimate.
Did you have any problems killing him before?
We didn't kill the necromancer.
I'm going to point to the body.
Kind of resistant to, like, arrows?
Oh.
And pointy things?
I can help you out with that. I have a spell called that Arfin provides me called Weapons Against Evil. It will ignore the resistance of those creatures as long as they're evil, and most undead are evil anyway.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Okay.
I should be able to get all of you. And it only lasts for a few seconds, but should be long enough for us to get through any piles of them.
If Big carries body, how am I writing?
Oh. Right. Well, you got here, didn't you?
Yeah, walking.
All right, well, then I guess tomorrow I could pray for a spell that might be able to help.
We don't want to get horses again?
I mean, no, we should get horses. I don't think I have access to anything to get us any horses. But what is the name of that spell? Preserves a corpse.
Gentle repose.
Thank you. Is that? I feel like that's a wizard spell, though.
No, I think a bunch of people have
Oh
access.
yeah, cleric has it. It's level
Yeah,
2, though.
I think everybody gets that one.
Oh, it's a level 2 spell.
Ooh, speaking of horses, do they have riding rats? Because that's a real thing in Pathfinder.
It is.
Is it actually?
Goblins do it all the time.
Yeah, you actually get a certificate in Pathfinder Society where you can, if you are certain races, you can ride a giant rat.
Yep.
Riding frogs as well.
It's weird.
That was one of the better certificates that season. The rest of them were off.
Oh wow, there is actually riding rat. Yeah. You can get a blue one or a dire one. The hell's a blue rat?
It runs around marking its paw print on things, and if you put all 3 of its paw prints together and solve its riddle, it
True.
is your prize.
That's actually ingenious. I wish I thought of that.
Oh, I wish it did that.
You gotta find another rat print. That's the next clue.
This campaign could go down a really interesting path. Apparently,
It'd be
blue
really
rats
Wait,
are.
is this a reference to Blue's Clues?
Yes, it is.
He's a dog, not a rat. I thought you were trying to reference Chuck E. Cheese, who actually is a rat. And, ooh, Charles, you're Charles E. Cheese now. Judge D is Chuck E. Cheese.
That will be my new nom de guerre. Now that I have disguise, I'll be going around as Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my god.
I'm more annoyed that the E doesn't stand for eating.
Rather
Chuck E.
than entertainment.
Oh, that's getting worked in there now, Steve. Oh, don't worry.
In this Chuck E. Cheese, it can stand for whatever you want.
Yeah. It's going to be Charles Edam Cheese.
All right, what is the party doing?
All right, we're
losing it, John.
Because the DM was unaware that we're riding rats in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I thought today we'd be killing a necromancer. Instead, we've been solving riddles and coming up with alternate reality versions of Blue's Clues.
I wonder where they are. Anyway, so... all right, let's get some horses and let's get this show on the road.
All right. So we're going to head out right away?
Yeah, I am going to ask about riding rats. I don't expect them to have them.
Yeah, they'll have them.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I also need to visit I need to find a way to find the cleric that guy had met with. That guy's neighbor had met with.
Yeah, you want to go to the temple?
I'll have to go visit him again and then get that and then go to the temple. Unless there's only one temple in town, right? There's not multiple?
Yep.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll head on over to the temple.
Mm-hmm. And you ask about a cleric who's seen a little gnome today?
Yes. That specifically mentioned Ronald, the cleric of Arfin.
Yes. After asking a few of the acolytes around, you'll be brought to this half-plate wearing cleric of clearly the symbol of Pelosis etched in his armor.
Finally, a cleric of something respectable.
Yes, you're looking at a half-elf. He's got this like reddish hair, he's got the elven ears, he's got a piercing on one of them. That's his only distinguishing thing. He's got the... Otherwise, he clearly takes after more of the elven side of his family, but he's not like as tall or as skinny as most elves. He's more of a... He takes after more of the bodily shape of a human, but his ears are more elven heritage.
He is a copper elf, they would say.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since you as well are interested in keeping things nice and balanced, perhaps we can work out some kind of a deal. I am a little short on coin at the moment.
Oh, nonsense. I've cured your friend of his ailments.
Thank you.
Nasty things, vampires. Where did your friend run into one?
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes. My
That's
God.
not what we wanted to hear.
My God, in order to remove such ailments, my God also lets me trace their origins. It was a nefarious vampire, I'm sure of it. Dominating his mind, very subtly, but I found it and removed it, of course.
All right, well, that's something we'll need to follow up on.
Indeed. I've already alerted...
Dealing with... Go ahead.
Sorry, you first.
Hold on, you said you alerted. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're very into the law, aren't you?
Indeed. I've made a report with the Crown alerting them vampire presence in the city, as well as an organization that has formed in the last 5 years that specifically hunt their kind. Vampire hunters.
Probably for the best.
Indeed. Vampires are not to be trusted.
I would say so. Things that can run around and mess with your mind don't sound very good to me.
Luckily, they are weak to the holy.
We are also dealing with another problem, and I need a little bit of assistance. We have the body of a recently made undead person that we want to have properly buried, but we have lost his friend, who initially sent us to find him. And we believe these might be related, and we might be the body may be somewhere that we're going to deal with ourselves. Is there a way that you could preserve the corpse for now? I do not have access to it myself at the moment, but perhaps if you did.
Yes, I can keep the corpse from decaying further.
Thank you. And then when we bring him back, maybe you can help. When we bring the other back, perhaps you can help us figure out where we can bury them safely so they can rest proper.
Of course, of course. He starts pulling out this parchment with a quill. What was this man's name? May know all the details from my report to the Queen.
The problem we have is we don't have one of their names.
A nameless corpse.
The other gentleman's name was
Which is not suspicious in any way.
Vlorg.
Oh, Vlorg is the name of the deceased you have?
No, yes, Vlorg is the name of the deceased we have.
Okay. Yeah, he pens it in. Excellent. And what is all this you're dealing with? What do you need assistance? Have you already reported this to the Queen?
We have it well covered, and she is aware of the issue.
Very good. It's good to meet another cleric doing the work of the laws and the gods all together. Many clerics seem to put their religion before the law, which in some cases is warranted, but we must operate within the rules that we've been given and keep law and order.
Dun 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 dun.
I understand your feelings.
He nods. Anything else I should note about this? I'm sorry, I didn't actually get your name.
Ronald.
Ronald. Excellent.
Well, I'll bring the corpse here if you can prepare it, and then we'll let you know when we have the other.
That works perfectly.
Thank you. All right, so we can drop off the corpse here. This is another setback that Ronald has caused to the mission indirectly, but it'll be fun to see how these tally marks affect things later on in the campaign.
Yeah, you guys can bring the body here. He can take a scroll out and cast Gentle Repose and keep it in the back chamber of the temple, away from people. And, yeah.
All right, so we're getting our riding things and heading out.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you guys want the combat mounts or the non-combat mounts?
I think I guess it depends what resources we have.
Yeah, silver a day for the non-combat, gold a day for the combat ones.
Is this the same with the giant rats?
There are no combat riding rats. So you'll just have to go with the silver a day casual riding rat.
We might as well just go gold a day for the combat horses, just to be on the safe
I don't
side.
want to risk a rat. I don't want to risk a riding rat in case there's combat. I'll go a gold today for the horses.
All right, somebody else needs to pay for me.
I'll pay.
I just
I have
spent
no
all the
money.
money on these belts that you didn't let me finish.
I never give any money, apparently.
I'm flush with dough.
All right.
But you're saving for your special boot.
I am, but we need our friend.
Aye. All right. Away we go then.
Plus, once we solve all these riddles, thanks to the necromancer, we'll have more money.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And you guys ride.
Swear to God, if you actually follow through on this necromancer bedroll thing, I'm gonna kill you all. With my cleric powers of not doing damage.
So, as Ronald mentioned, you guys will have to find a spot to camp. You guys can make it to the kind of the point where you're close to that river crossing, but not quite there. And because you guys had horses, you don't really run into much. Nothing really bothers you on the road.
I would like to, in character, warn Ronald and Judge D about the music we had heard the one night.
Sure. Okay, with that in mind, then we'll back up a bit. So yeah, Zoo brings that up as you guys are setting up camp. Is there anything you guys want to do about that knowledge?
What was it? What was the music?
Yeah,
Because
let
I
me
was not
just...
here.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just handle the perception first. So you're getting ready to set up camp. You can take through 20 to look around. You don't hear any music right now, but it's a somber evening. Stars are out. A lot of light, so low light vision is in effect if you need it. It's not like complete darkness. You don't need a campfire if you don't want one, unless anyone has keep watch or anything. But if you guys take turns keeping watches, other than that, you can pick a side right off the road. Or you're in the forest now, so I mean there is like a path that's traveled, but it's not like very heavily traveled. But you can go off that if you want, and you can find a nice spot. But the take 20, you don't hear anything besides the typical critters. No like ominous sounds or anything like that as of yet. And Judge D, you're asking Zoo about the sound. So yeah, Zoo, what do you remember? You can tell him whatever you want.
It was some kind of music that made me sleepy.
Huh.
I think
Sleeping.
it put Austin to sleep.
Mm.
Then I had to wake him up for his watch.
I don't remember that.
That's because you fell asleep.
Just gonna say, well, if
Instantly.
you were sleeping,
Sounds like something that's worrisome. We're at least keeping watches going, right?
Yep.
yeah, we'll keep watches going.
All right, so yeah, you guys are just setting up watches. What order are you guys going in?
But who needs the most sleep?
I
Is there
do.
anybody
I
here
have
that-
spells.
Yeah. So you would be the very last watch because you get the longest unbroken sleep. Who has no spells at all?
Everybody
Me.
else.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true.
I guess actually you have extracts, which I think still require 8 hours of rest.
I'll take the first watch then. Ronald will take the second, and then you two can fight amongst yourselves for the second and third watches. Sound good?
I will go second.
Okay.
All right.
And that has been decided.
Excellent. Let's see if anything happens tonight.
And Judge G is working on his new character for his disguise, Chuck E. Cheese.
Who was on the fourth watch?
Me.
Excellent. Give me a perception check.
Oh, good.
Not my best rolls.
That's when the odds come.
Might actually be.
Let's see. What do you hear?
I hear the sound of silence.
Oh, darkness, my old friend.
I guess I need to roll that. Yeah, it's fine. You don't hear anything. You're good. And yeah, the night passes peacefully. No music, no ominous anything.
So if we
It's a
get
brand new
murdered in
day.
our sleep,
We did not. We made it through the night.
Yeah, you're fine. A brand new day. And you can reach.
said, hey, hey.
Is there anything you guys want to do before you leave camp, or I can just bring you to that river that you need to cross?
That's fine.
Yeah, bring us to the river.
Yeah, actually, there's too happy music for this. Let's go to the river. So again, Zoo can remind you and Osrin of their troubles in this area. But of course,
You got your troubles, I've got mine.
I'll leave the players to decide how they want to deal with any of that. Or any memories, or you can make rolls if there's anything you want to think you forgot.
Rolls for what?
Just you've experienced this area already, so if you want to a reminder of what you've already experienced, or you can just go through it and then fall for the same traps
Right,
again.
like what would we roll?
And checks
reminder.
to remember.
Let's see where it gets.
Yeah, you remember there's definitely a board here that's been put back up, this keep out sign that's been written in blood. You just remember that you can remove it easily. And you recall that there is the water makes you see terrible things, and you need to make a save or be frightened as you walk across the bridge. So if you know about this in advance, you can tell everyone to keep their eyes forward, and we'll just do the D50 or 100 or whatever. And if you roll less than, or you can pick highs or lows, and if you roll the one you didn't want, you accidentally make eye contact with it, or you can blindfold each other. Do whatever you want to do to overcome this. But if you don't have a permanent way to not see, we'll just do the averting your gaze rules, where you just might accidentally look at it, or the temptation to look at it might take place. So it's like a 50-50. And then you'd have to make a save.
Averting our gaze seems reasonable.
Okay. And
I
then
don't know that we really want to walk over that bridge blindfolded.
Yeah, and then you just remember that where the bridge is blackened, there you saw a floating, flaming hand at the end of the bridge that you skipped by just jumping over the side. And there were zombies
came out of the water.
Yes, but you've dealt with them presumably, so yes, that's all you remember about this place.
No, there may be more by now.
Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, does anyone want to ply that wood off again? It's been hastily put back on, it seems. Doesn't seem very...
What is it?
Hmm?
Oh.
No check needed. I just need to know if you wanted to take it off. Or you can, you can break it apart. It falls to pieces on the floor. I can move your characters for you. This might be a tight walkway, but you can just let me know if you guys want to walk across immediately or stop at a certain point. You can let me know.
All right, well, what's the order?
I can go first.
Thank you,
Oh.
you're a gem.
What exactly was it we're not looking at?
The water.
The water, right.
Can't look at the water.
All right, well, head on.
Okay.
Make sure your eyes are open for traps.
But I can't look at the water.
Well, there won't be traps in the water.
Water is a trap.
Is D on the map?
I may have left him out. Oh no.
Oh man,
Give me a second.
what a way to treat a rat.
There we go. Judge D's out.
There I am.
Yeah, so as you cross your bridge, just call out if you want highs or lows, and then roll the thing you wanted.
All right, so we're rolling a D100, but first we're calling high or low, right?
Yes.
Low.
Take a low.
All
I should
right.
be in the middle. Everybody is, or just one person?
Everyone. Just to see, unless you blindfold yourself. Ooh, Zoo, you're good. You
Oh, we all roll it. Okay.
Yeah. To see you personally, if you were, Ooh, Osrin, yeah, I need a will save as you say not to look at it, but then the temptation or the accident of just peeking over the edge at one point.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no!
What happens to you? Those who gaze in the pool see a horrid, rotting reflection that slowly turns to murder the others. So you just see this, like, zombie start to attack your friends, and you flee screaming for 1d4 rounds. So I'll just roll that.
Yeah.
So for 18 seconds, you just book it. You start screaming. Or I guess you guys can CMB his CMD to tackle them so they can't get away, because you guys, it's going to pass all of you, or you can just let them run. But
First I'm going to make my call of hi.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to get 100.
You forgot to... Yeah, you have to put /R space D100.
Oh, shit. Still going high, though.
Yeah.
Stop this, fucking... Okay. Didn't...
Very nice. Yep. Everyone can avert their eyes, but Osrin starts screaming, terrified, and running back on the bridge.
Ah!
Dan, if you want to stop him.
Yes, I'm going to attempt a rat tackle.
All right. CMB against the CMD.
No regrets.
What's your CMD is? You guys got to beat a 22.
Where's the CMD? Is it on the attributes?
It is, I believe, on your combat tab. You should be able to just click your CMB, yeah. Big won't be able to stop him.
This is going to be good.
No, Judge
With my
D.
0 CMB.
Yeah, I think Osrin's going to run. Osrin has a very high CMB. I'm not even trying.
Yeah, the frightened Osrin can bob and weave between you guys, and a few seconds later come back and join the trail.
What the bloody hell was that all about? You made a lot of friggin' noise.
I told you not to look in the water, and then what happened? I looked in the water.
Well, just don't do it again.
I tried not to, and it just happened. Scary.
Yeah, but you guys can make your spot to the edge of the bridge where you were warned to stop. And what do you guys want to do to get around this blackened area? Which, again, now that you recall...
I'm going to hop over the side again.
Yeah,
what is that, in acrobatics?
Yeah. Just marking this area as the blackened area that you know to avoid. Yeah.
Do you think you can solve that problem?
What was it?
There's an area up there that's got some weird stuff going on. Maybe you can see if it's a trap.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll look for traps.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check to check it out.
Check it out.
If you want to take time, you can give me a D20, or take 20 if you want to spend 2 minutes, but if not...
I'm not particularly adept at jumping over bridges and walls.
I'll take the time then. So that's a 28. That's a 38.
Ooh, yes. You can definitely see the faint illusory hand that's floating there. It looks to be like a crimson red. You can give
There's an illusionary hand floating there. It's like a bright crimson.
Can you deal with it? Can you make it go away?
I can try to disable it. It's a magical trap.
Yes, you can give me a disable device. Try and disable it.
I'm going to... Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Before you do that, just in case, I'll give you a little resistance.
Okay.
To what element? Oh, it was save. Never mind.
Yeah, this is +1 to a save if he fails.
Yes, Judge D, you feel along the stone wall and you find this recessed brick of stone, and you push it in and the hand fades away.
Okay, I think I got it.
You're quite a resourceful little rodent.
I like to think I bring my rat game to everything.
I believe, as you all said, no regrets.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You
That's
guys.
the party slogan, tagline.
The party
Yeah.
slogan,
That's a
no
party
regrets.
slogan. No regrets. Yes.
You guys can examine the ground. You see the hole of that where that skeleton came out. It's still undug. The shore is littered with those bodies of the zombies you killed still. But no new zombies come out. Seems to be quiet.
Watch for mounds of dirt. Sometimes
Alright.
they have skeletons.
And
Good
So
info.
skeletons come out of the mounds of dirt, or the mounds of dirt actually themselves have skeletons?
Skeletons come from the mounds of dirt.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Getting ready to.
shall we carry on?
We're carrying on.
all right. Are you guys approaching stealthily?
Hold on, before we go.
Hmm.
I don't want to forget this. I'm casting Shield Other on Osrin.
Ooh, very nice.
Push this button is the correct button. Sorry, I'll delete the extra copy
Mm-hmm.
so that it's cast.
Very nice. You guys are bonded.
Yep. So I will stay close to Osrin so as not to lose this.
Okay. Are you guys approaching the abandoned church stealthily, or how are you walking on up the path?
I don't think
the
we-
most noise possible.
I don't think we really can. I mean, I could take the invisibility ring and you guys could move stealthily.
Yeah, I'll give that back to you.
All right. Go on your character sheet. Go to the inventory tab, and there's a little gift. There's like a present icon. Click on that, and then click on me.
That one is a 32.
Gift.
Yeah, Zoo is busted.
Your
Uh,
zoo?
Ronald.
It's a joke, darling.
Zoo doesn't need any more help with stealth.
I gave it to you.
Thank you. All right, I will put it on, and I will activate it and help move silently.
Excellent. If you want to remain in stealth, every 30 feet will do a new check. But yeah, you guys see what you see here. A bunch of very nice check. Is that with the bonus?
That is with the ring, yes. Wait,
No.
why does that say plus 14 for me? Oh, yeah, because that's the total I would have.
Yeah, you have a -6 from your armor.
Yep.
Very nice. Yeah, you guys approach and you stop here to take a look at everything, and I'll just remind you what you see. Over here, I'll just direct the camera there. There are a bunch of zombies just kind of murmuring around, walking back and forth, not doing much, seemingly clueless to your presence. Here, you guys, well, you can make a perception or an in check to remember what was there. You can't really see anything right now unless you give me perception checks. But here, you visibly, you can see all of these Iron Maidens, doors open, kind of like plopped in the ground, scattered amongst the field here, and clearly made in a way that it would be very difficult to maneuver through the garden without touching one of these by accident. Osrin, yeah, with that perception, you can see these faint black tentacles hovering in this boxed area.
I
Sort of another magical trap.
think we got another thing for you to deal with here. D.
And the red circle here, that is a mound that clearly looks like a skeleton, maybe similar to the one you saw before. And that is all.
Do we have some trapping that needs to be detected?
Yeah, up here. I also think all of the whatchamacallits, the Iron Maidens are probably trapped.
Indeed.
Well, let's start at the most obvious place first.
Yep.
Then we'll get to the Iron Maidens. Send them to the Iron Maiden. Wait. Okay. Okay, 22 on the first one.
On the invisible or translucent black tentacles?
Yes.
Yes. As you move up there and you do your thing, that will, again, you go to the side of this wall here and you find this right brick. You kind of push it in and it will dissipate these black tentacles. They are gone.
Nice.
I'll follow up then.
Okay, then do you want me to start on the Iron Maidens, or I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to move on?
Oh, well, we should probably check the gate. I'm, again, not good at climbing walls.
Okay, let's check out the gate then. Hey, I don't want
This one here is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I get my wolf?
I'm going to
Oh,
check it
yes.
to
Sorry.
give it a perception to see if there's anything on it.
Yes. Sorry, give me a second. I forgot. How could I forget big?
I'm guessing that was not good because it looks like it was a 1.
No, it was a 31.
Oh, okay.
It was a 9, not a 1.
Okay.
31. Yeah, you guys can... are you moving stealthily up to this...
We are moving stealthily, yep.
All right,
Yeah.
I need one more stealth check to move up to the gate to avoid detection by these zombies. Zoo rolled another 1, but it doesn't really matter. That should be a 22,
Wait,
right?
yeah, that should be a 22. I forgot to add the bonus.
Very nice. Yeah, you all can stealthily move up to this gate. Zombies seem uninterested or unaware of your presence. And this gate...
Yeah, Judge D got a 31 on perception against it.
Yes. The portcullis above this gate is up, but the perception is good because he finds a thin line fish wire where it would have fell on you if you had walked and triggered the trap. So you can try
Nice to
to
you.
disable it if you wish.
I will definitely disable device.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
So good.
The same theme, you find a secret switch. This time you kind of are feeling the stone and you kind of you're able to actually pull one out, and there's a little switch in there that you can just turn up, and the portcullis seems to be taut now so that it will not fall. And you can point out the tripwire so people can just walk over it very easily if you wish.
All right, there's a tripwire there, everyone. Please be careful.
All right. Now, apparently, we watch for the Iron Maidens.
Take him to the Iron Maiden.
Yeah, you all can come on the other side of this. The Iron Maidens are off the path. Oops, sorry.
That's all right. I was moving myself where you moved me.
Yeah, you guys can all be on the other side of this. Ah, sorry. The Iron Maidens are not... as long as you stay on the path, you can avoid them completely. It's only if you venture off the path you'll have to deal with them. But
Well, let's stay on the
What's
path
the-
then, and we won't have to deal. Yeah.
What's the red circle again?
It is a mound that you're sure a skeleton is under should you walk
Oh,
near it.
okay.
So I would like to see if there's only the door as entrances or if there are other entrances. Or like windows or whatever else.
Yes. From this vantage point, you can see... Let me check if there are windows. Yes, there are windows. They are glass paned, and they are denoted, I believe, right here. I can make little boxes to show them. There's a window here, and a window here. You are... Maybe there might be another way in, but you can't... I mean, you can see that there clearly is one, but you'd have to walk around the property to look to see that, but...
Well, I think it would be useful. I think it would be useful if we check to see for other ways in. Perhaps we can disable a few of these. If they are traps, we can disable a few of these Iron Maidens and see what's inside and know whether or not I should prep some spells before we bust in the door.
So you want... What is it?
The Iron Maiden that's over there, and I'll point to the one by the door. Go ahead and see if you can take that out. If it is
Okay.
trapped in it, if you can take it out.
All right, so we know it's trapped.
I don't know that we know it's trapped. We're assuming it's trapped.
You're
I
assuming,
think.
yeah. Which is a
Yeah,
safe
I'd rather
assumption.
check.
Yes. Definitely trapped.
Okay. and then I will attempt to disable.
Mm-hmm. Not quite, but you don't trigger it either. You're just like fiddling around, and it's.
Well, then you
Can
can't
you
fail
try
it.
again?
What's that?
Can you try again?
Yes, you could try again.
Yeah, and you can't fail at it because the 22 is off a 2. So
Think I should spend some inspiration on this just to be safe?
you're auto spending inspiration
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't cost you anything. Oh shit! It rolled your inspiration rolled low apparently. Fuck.
Ooh. Oh
How
yeah, we
bad?
were forgetting about that.
Yeah.
That unfortunately will trigger the Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Oh. I
Give
knew I
me-
shouldn't have said something like that when I said it.
Give me a fort save as you hear this wail come from the Iron Maiden. The mouth kind of emits this scream as you.
He still has resistance.
Mm-hmm. Just give me a fort save when you can.
Just judged you, right?
Just judged you. Yeah, the rest of you stayed back enough that this is not going to do anything.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
Oh, thank God.
Nice. You are fine.
Thank the rats.
But I think we just alerted everything in the area to our presence.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go. I think we lost the element of surprise.
Mm.
Remember, we're just here to get some riddles solved, and I'm Chuck E. Cheese.
But yeah, as you say that, you'll
Stop
see
kidding around. This isn't the place to be it. That's somewhere else.
you'll see a figure emerge from this tower. Oh, I have guess. It's
I'm not gonna turn around. I'm just gonna go. Is it the necromancer?
he looks at you from atop the tower and he says, My, you've come a far way. Can I help you?"
So we have these riddles that we're trying to get answered. My name is Charles Chuck E. Cheese.
Riddles?
I turn around like, guys.
We not be here for any riddles. You might have a friend of ours that you've taken, well, a friend of a friend. I don't know how to best say this. A friend of a friend's friend. And we'd not only like to reclaim him, but we'd like to put an end to whatever the hell is going on here.
Well, what is it you think is going on here?
Clearly, animating of the dead, working with vampires, and generally bad decorating.
How dare you?
How dare you? That was the last straw. Bad decorating was the last straw.
But I can see you're up there, hiding away in your little stone tower, like the queen, afraid to actually get anything done.
Oh, enemies of the queen, are we?
Are you allies of the queen?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
In this particular case, I think you're wrong. The enemy of your enemy is still your enemy.
Can we not solve this peacefully? What is your issues here?
You're kidnapping people from the city and killing them to make them your puppets. That's an unreasonable and unfair thing to be doing.
So no negotiables?
You can get your dead another way,
How's that?
by buying them without having him get killed first? How about ethically?
I could do this.
Could you, though?
Yes, if it means having you leave me alone. I can promise to ethically source my...
Oh, God, the promises from people hiding away in towers. Your promises are probably about as useful as the Queen's.
I can swear to
so
the
angry.
gods.
And no one has ever broken a swear to the gods.
Oh, there are rumors of those who do that. They don't get very far. It'd be foolish to do such a thing. I'm okay to solve this the hard way if you all want to die and join me.
That's a funny story you think you would tell.
I'd much rather not cause such disruption to my work here.
The way I see it is that so long as you're there, you're still not safe. And I would estimate you'll be unconscious in about 20 seconds if you chose to fight us.
You are in my home. I have the high ground and the advantage.
Well, it matters not. Advantage isn't the only way that anyone wins. If you'd like to survive, you can come on down here, surrender yourself to us, and we'll figure out how best to deal with you. Perhaps we can put you to some work.
I don't believe surrender is an option.
Well, then I guess it's time to unload the arrows into you.
Are you guys knocking arrows?
Yep.
Are we knocking? I was like, oh, we're knocking arrows?
Well, who?
I'll take that as my cue.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Then we'll roll initiative as you guys ready your weapons.
I expect D will probably have to get into the building, take it up there, and so will Osrin.
Indeed. I did have to disable the combat carousel because it was causing some issues.
No, I got a 1.
I thought you were really sad about the loss of the carousel.
I am also sad about the carousel. I really liked the carousel.
No, not the carousel.
It is the time of carousel. Oh, the necromancer has improved familiar.
How do you... Oh, I was like... what?
Wolf rolls for initiative.
But I do have this.
File Nitius.
All right, Judge D, you've got initiative.
Okay,
He's on top of the tower, so you either need to get inside or climb.
okay, what's my options for getting inside? So,
Well, I'm not going to rush you. Do you want to look at the door over, or what do you want to do?
yeah, I want to take a look at the door.
Well, there's other options, I guess. Well, you haven't disabled the Iron Maiden, so you could go to the window and try to get in through the window. They're made of glass. You'd have to, like, smash your way through. But if you don't want to do that, you can also, take a perception check and look at the door.
I'm gonna choose the door.
Yeah, look at the door.
I'm looking at the door. Looking at the door. Although I desperately want to take my hat off and do the old breaking glass through your hat trick.
Door looks good.
Jesus Christ, Charles, why are your dice failing you?
I don't know. Okay. The door
Time to
looks
get
good.
hit by a trap.
So, I will say your character is not a dumbass. There's been traps everywhere. You can assume there's a trap, you just don't see it. So you don't have to, like, blindly...
What would be my attempt to disable with that check?
Oh, you want to just, like, blindly try to disable a trap you don't know is there? I don't think you can do that.
Yeah.
No.
Can I try to perception again, or...?
You can as a standard action. I was giving you as a free action if you want to spend some extra time to try to look again.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty sure there should be a trap on his front door. If he's had a trap everywhere. You can try to look again. Yeah, now you see it. You see... What do you see? What do you see? You could see if you had touched this door, it would have released... you see the slit now. It released a scythe that would have tried to hit you. And it would have... You see a spout of gas that may have come out as well.
Oh, the fucking gas! Oh!
Yeah, your favorite. So you see these things, but now you only have a move action left, or a swift.
Yeah. So, the door's trapped, and I'm having difficulties with it. I won't be able to get it open till next round.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna hunker down and prepare myself to open the door.
All right.
Try to make myself as small as possible.
Yeah. Osrin.
So I'm gonna try and I don't know, go behind.
I would suggest you stay in front of Zoo.
Okay.
You have the ability to deflect arrows, so if one of those shots whizzes at Zoo, you can knock one of them away. Theoretically, that's
but
up to John.
I can't do anything to attack.
You cannot do anything to attack unless you can fly.
Okay, I guess I will just wait here.
Just so you know all your options. I don't advise this action, but you could. I give you a check to like go between these without triggering them, and then you would have to climb. But climb speed, unless you have one, it's like 5 feet or something around or something. So it's very difficult, and you'd have to make climb checks and stuff. So yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
All right, so you just want to move in front of Zoo.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
just in case there's some kind of bow or no, not me, Zoo. Just in case there's some sort of bowing.
My sheet keeps opening when I move, so it's hard to see what's happening.
What will he do? He will... This is in a 20-foot radius. All right. He will slam his staff down on the tower and shoot it at you guys.
We got coming at us.
Everything in this radius, which is all of you, I believe.
Yep.
So yeah, all of you except for Judge D, give me a will save as he points his staff that has that green glowing orb at it, and this, ooh, very nice.
Fuck.
Let me just describe what comes out of here. This cold, cloying miasma of greasy darkness kind of comes over this area. And what are all of your alignments?
True neutral.
Good.
Chaotic evil.
True neutral.
Oh, lawful good.
I am true neutral, actually.
Oh.
That's part of why there's certain things that I've been willing to compromise with Ronald.
Okay.
And other things he seems to care about.
So wait, what was the other ones besides true neutral?
I'm lawful good.
Mm-hmm. What about Zoo?
Chaotic neutral, right?
Probably.
It's on the front page, on the top.
Yeah,
of
I
your
never changed it from the default because I forgot.
well, you're definitely not lawful good, so.
Yeah, I think chaotic makes sense.
I see it.
All right. So let's see.
Oof. Yep.
Who passed? We got Ronald
Not
with a
me.
pass, Zoo with a fail, Osrin fail, big pass. So the passes will take half.
All right.
And Zoo, because you're not good, you'll as well take half. Osrin, you will take full. And you're going to be sickened as well.
Wait, do I take half of half then, since I'm not good?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you passed, yeah. Zoo, you'll just take a flat half, so 6 damage.
Cool.
And where do I put that I'm second?
On your buffs page, there should be a condition called sicken, and you can just click it.
Done.
That's what you get for being a good person. And then with his move action, he will scuttle down the stairs. Come inside if you dare.
How much does the wolf take?
What, is your wolf have an alignment?
Not usually.
Wait,
I'll
Do-
just
does
consider
some of
neutral.
Oh,
my-
I've seen that wolf.
Oh.
That wolf has an alignment.
So the wolf will take 3.
Yeah.
does some of my damage go to you from shield?
Oh yeah, half of that will go to me.
Ooh, yes.
So I will take another 6, and you'll take, 6, and you'll take 7 instead. So you'll gain back 6.
All right, Zoo, you're up. He's gone down the stairs, retreated inside.
I guess move to Ronald then, or move to D then. The spell takes forever to cast.
All right, what's Big up to?
Big is going to follow after me to
All right, Ronald.
Yeah, sickened is pretty bad. It's gonna take some time. I guess let's move towards the door. I'll advise Osrin to move towards the door and offer to get rid of the sickened.
All right, Judge D,
Go for it.
back to you.
All right, we're on this. We're gonna disable device on this door.
All right, good luck.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Oh my God.
Did it suck again?
Yep.
Yeah.
The dice quite literally failed you again.
Oh,
Ah!
that will trigger it as well.
Oof.
Which is not that bad. It still has to hit you. And it's all
no,
targets
it's-
within 5 feet of the door. I think it's just you.
Yeah.
I mean, this literally means I rolled once.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never seen an actual result come out with that big red. And it's because you rolled a lot of ones in there and like 2s and stuff. It's crazy. Oh, I think that'll hit you. Oh, I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That's on
that'll
Zoo.
hit me.
I'm selected on Zoo for some reason.
That's all right. I knew who that was meant for.
It's not terrible. You just have
Falling
to
rocks?
take. No, the scythe
600
comes
points of
out.
damage.
The scythe. Okay.
Not much. You're just gonna take 14 damage
Holy shit!
as the scythe comes out.
Just a little bit.
Shit, that was half
Little
my
scrape.
hit point.
Paper cut.
Oh Lord!
And I need a fort save as the gas is also expelled.
Ah, the jack!
Oh, Lord, well, no regrets, right?
How can you? Yeah, I have so many.
You have so many regrets.
I have so many rat grats right now.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, poor
We're gonna be
rat.
standing outside here for about 18 seconds now.
No,
so
I
much
just-
for my 20 seconds.
It's fine.
No,
You
I
just-
I've got lesser restoration. I was gonna use it to get rid of Osrin's sicken, but I guess I'm gonna be using it to get rid of
Yeah,
Judge
you
D's
take
wisdom.
3 wisdom damage. And you can tell the door is now the trap has been expelled, so you can now go inside if you want.
All right, before we go in,
I'm
why
gonna
don't
go. The trap is been expelled.
Oh, dear.
All right, before we go in, I can heal you from the gas.
Okay. I want to be healed from the gas.
But Osrin, it is your move.
This is
Okay. Where am I?
It's annoying when you fail at the thing you're like super maxed out for and
Oh, I
still
know.
manage to botch it.
Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver around on the screen.
Yeah.
That's not really
Fine.
working.
It's fine.
I will. Where am I? I can't.
You're here.
I will move towards the door.
Yes, you can. You can actually open the door, and I will bring you inside.
Go ahead. Open the floor. I don't know how one would roleplay a loss in wisdom. Yes, I'd like to buy the warranty with that.
Osrin, you should be on the map when you load in. You see a closed little room. You're gonna have to make room for people if they want to come in here. I can. The door behind you can be open, so you can go back out if you want. But this is the way you came in here. So the
And
way.
I don't see where he is.
No, you're in a little closed room. There's another door in front of you. That is, you've used up your standard to open this door and move action, so you're kind of ending your turn here. But you can kind of tell people what you see.
Because I assume there's another trap.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, you can just tell people what you see if you want.
There's another door, probably trapped.
Don't be too excited.
Wow.
Another floor that's probably capped.
Zoo, what would you like to do?
Am I healed, by the way? Before
Not
I
yet.
can
No,
leave
it
bed?
takes 3 rounds to do that. So
Oh god. Why do all these snores have to be stabbed?
If I were to go up to the door and do a perception on it, would I be able to see the trap at least?
Yeah, anyone can find traps.
Okay, then I will go inside, go up to the door, and take a look at it.
All right, let's get Zoo out of here, and I'll bring you to the other map. Zoo. Pull to scene. And boom. Whenever you load in, that is what you see, and you can give me a perception check to look at this door over here. That is the way forward.
That is the way.
You don't see any traps. But back outside the church. Zoo, you can say anything, or you didn't have to use the standard yet, so you could do a standard as well.
you can open the door if you don't believe there's a trap there.
True. You could try to open the door.
There's a trap.
Of course there's a trap, but I think you should go for the gold. It didn't do me any harm.
You don't have to believe there is one or isn't, you just don't see one. But with that perception, you will hear beyond the door like a...
Obviously. I think I might wait to heal Judge D's wisdom and just heal your HP.
Okay. The wisdom really won't affect my important abilities.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Don't take yourself out of the combat. Just give me the healing, and then we'll move on and watch me fail more checks. Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I think I'm also just gonna wait, just to not let zombies into the little room right away.
Sure. You want Big to follow you as well?
Yeah.
Alright, it's going to start getting crammed in here, but... I'll bring Big to the other map. You only can realistically fit one more person in here before you're going to all be squished.
Yeah, I'm not going in. I'm just walking up, healing Ronald, or healing D.
Yeah, you can walk up and do your thing.
Yep.
Wham!
I gotta reallocate spell away here. I think we'll get rid of this one. That. And cure. Came back
Very
10.
nice. Do you want me to apply that to your character for you, Charles, or?
Yes,
I
but-
forgot to target. Damn
Yeah,
it.
it's all good.
Sorry.
There you go. Nice little heal. Boom.
Okay, now I'm gonna go. What's the word I'm looking for? Set up all the traps on the next door.
All right, I'll
Right,
bring you
the
to the
tiny
next
room.
room. Yeah, you guys can all
Get all of
cuddle.
us?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of wish you all wouldn't have gone in since the last one was a 5-foot radius, and I'm sure you're all within 5 feet now of the toxic
I'm gonna
cloud.
say, if you want to inhale smart gas, stay in room. If not, get out.
Well, I can't move until it's my turn, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
so
so-
you should see what you see, Charles, now when you come in here. It's a nice little cozy room. There's a door here that's closed that you can examine if you wish.
I'm gonna adjust my action for this round so that I'm going last.
I'm just going to bring everyone here, and then Ronald can be outside the door right
We'll be
here.
last
fine.
in initiative
Yep.
now.
Yes, I lost the initiative orders, but we can come out of initiative until you guys kind of get rid of this problem. ahead
This
of
would
you.
actually probably be a good time for us to stop.
Ah, yes. I didn't even look at the time as well.
Well, that's because things were pretty exciting. I'm not even saying that just from a wisdom training thing. I mean, it was getting intense.
Well, let me get you experience for what you've done thus far.
I was pretty sure I was going to be cut in half by a portcullis. I was like, it's been a long time.
Let me total up all these trap experience.
I'm gonna go to portcullis school and focus on those in particular.
Yes, and while I total this up, if there's anything you guys want me to note for next session, I guess for sure you guys want to finish this, obviously, but
Yeah.
if there's anything else.
No regrets.
No
That's what I want
regrets.
you to know.
No regrets.
No, I don't have anything particular in mind.
Is gunpowder in your world?
Yes and no. I've kind of just been avoiding the topic of guns completely, but like depending on what you want it for and what you want to do, we can talk about that for sure. But yeah,
I was hoping that I could get an AR-15.
definitely not.
I picture Judge D blowing his hand off with like a very early pistol, right? Like, I saw a human doing this. I should do this now. And then like, but it's up to your campaign.
Yeah, I'm pretty okay with literally everything that's raw except for guns. I just don't like guns in my fantasy setting, and it just feels like they're kind of out of place for me. But depending on what you want to do, we can make it work and whatever. But we can talk about that.
Okay, then let's go straight for laser pistols then.
All of you should have got your XP, and if there's nothing else, I can cut the stream here.
Yeah.
All
Good for
right.
me.
Thanks for everyone who's watching. Have a good night. Stream is